really planning on doing a video on Texas, but having Arch come in there and they really show out. I want to talk about that and break down some of the things that he did, as well as just some of the offensive plays for Texas. And right here on this one, pretty early and Arch being out there, and they're just running inside zone, motioning him across, going to the flats. You got a corner here by the tight end. You got a guy working across here, intermediate, and you got a deeper cross here as well. And on this one, defensive end's flying in there, squeezing hard. So great job right there getting a pull. Not sure if that was somewhere they can hand it or not. I think it's just a straight boot if I had to guess. He's going to the flats. There's the corner. Everybody's widening with this linebacker that steps up for a possible quarterback run. Like later we see Arch pull the football. And right here on the backside, you see he's working across. He's going to replace this linebacker that steps up. Could get to it a little bit quicker right there as he's working out of the pocket. Throws an accurate football. Big completion there on a play-action boot. And he just walks through those guys. I mean, it's like toilet paper right here. Those guys are just falling off of him. Let him run to the end zone. But accurate football. A little bit of misdirection on that play-action boot for a touchdown right there for Arch Manning. Here's a look right here. They got their twin sets. So you got three guys over here. You got a fullback, and they're running outside mid-zone. Reading number 8 right here. He squeezes, so now we're going to replace. So right here, I know Arch is just thinking, hey, I'm going to get this first down, and I'm going to get down. Safety's playing so far off, and he steps in. He just gives him just a little bit of shake, and no chance. That guy's just whiffing. I've never seen anybody miss on a Manning like that. I mean, he just puts his foot in the ground, then he outruns the guy. And now, somehow, Arch Manning is faster than everybody on UTSA's defense. And with a little bit of steez right there, just strolls into the end zone. I mean, outside zone, easy pull read. That guy's flying down. And now he just breaks off the safety. That's a heck of a run right there. Good sign right there that he's a little bit more athletic than people probably give him credit for. Great job finishing in the end zone right there for Arch Manning. Right here on this one, looks like a 5-man pro. And they actually catch him. If you could full slide this thing, you'd want to full slide. They bring 4 over here away from the back. And they do catch him right here, not sliding all the way to it. And they get a guy free. So right on this one, I'd say Arch is probably a little bit off. I'm not sure what they're telling him as far as what he's looking at. But if I look out there and I'm looking to this weak side safety on a bit of a Texas route or a route to the middle of the field, if I see him rolling this way, that's an indicator right there, hey, we're probably going to get something off of my left side, so I should get my eyes over there. So if he can't get his eyes over, he's got 2 guys underneath on one, gets this ball out, replace the blitz with the football. So here I don't know if it's just one thing where he didn't see that safety roll, or if they're telling him something totally different with his eyes. But right here, should see hot and throw it right here, probably to 85. Just right there, replacing the blitz or outside. Take your completion, make those guys slow down, make them pay for blitzing, and leaving a guy 2-on-1 right there on the edge. But instead, ends up getting a sack right there on a 3rd and 5, stopping the drive there for UTSA. Good indicators there is that safety rolling away. Replace the blitz with football. Here's a look right here of just some great pace on the football. Looks like he got an option route right here trying to work to the middle of the field. These guys are working vertical. He got to dig in here. So I'd say, hey, we're probably looking 1. And then if we don't like it, maybe this linebacker pushes to it or safety's tight. Now we can go to this left side. But right here on this one, give your guy plenty of time to work. And you know there's a huge void right there. We're an empty, huge void right there to the middle of the field. Put it on his body. A little bit high with the football, but our guy makes a play for us. Big completion. And again, get your guy in space against UTSA, and they're breaking tackles just like they do right here. So breaking a tackle, turns to a big play just on an easy, about 10-yard pass. A little bit high on the throw, but big completion. Your guy makes a big play for you. Another easy completion right here for Arch Manning. It just, again, Sark just finding ways to get easy completions. You're working a bubble right here out of this bunch. Used to do this a ton out of Alabama. Again, get it to one of your guys. This is Isaiah Bond, and now you got him taken care of. He works all the way up to the corner. Safety's having to feel this thing inside out, and it just turns to a foot race. These guys are not winning many track meets here from UTSA, and Isaiah Bond just takes it to the house. Easy throw and catch there. I mean, just a bubble. But, of course, Coach Sark giving his completions, easy completions, keeping them in rhythm, letting their guys get out in space, creating explosive plays right there just on a bubble. This right here might be one of the better balls of the night, and your play action over here to the right, you're booting, you got a flat route, you got a guy running a corner, and you got an intermediate route. So rolling to your left, just watching right here how athletic his upper body is, rips that thing. You see how he can torque that body and still throw it with quite a bit of pace to it. Great throw away from the corner, maybe a little bit behind, but right there just giving you guy a chance. And he goes and makes a play, and this is in the rain right here. So rolling to his left in the rain, throws a deep flag route, deep corner, and the guy goes up and makes a play for him. So pretty good throw and catch right there by the young quarterback and the young receiver. because this guy at 5 had a big night, and he's a freshman out of Missouri. He's going to be a heck of a player as well. Here's a look for a really good decision. Unbalanced set, you got tight end fullback over here, and they're just running a slot fade, and it's an RPO here. So if you like your slot fade, he's got the opportunity to throw it, and that's what they decide right here. Great job. He paces off the ball, gets his feet set, and then he beats him to that back corner. Arch Manning puts pretty good pace. You know where you're at on the field. You can't throw him out of the end zone, but right there, lets it rip, trusting his guy's going to win, put it out there, let him run it down. Great throw and catch right there, already up 42-7, throwing that slot fade RPO on the red zone. Ended up connecting on it for a big touchdown. Last one of the night there for Arch Manning. Now we're going to take a look at just some of the schemes right here early in the game when they had Quinn Ewers still in the game. And, you know, hopefully it's not very long before he can get back. But some of the schemes they had were really interesting. And right here on this one, something we're seeing from a lot more teams. You're just running a snag route, so you're getting a snag. Looks like you're getting a corner. And instead of just running a flat route, he's running out here and he's blocking, and the running back is swinging. So there's your flat. You got to get 2 guys to the flat, or you're going to be able to block and get the completion there. So don't like the snag, don't like the corner. Check it down here to the back, and he's blocking out in front. Easy completion. He's right at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2-on-1. He makes a guy miss, and now they're rolling. So I thought that was a really good scheme, really good setup. I've seen a lot more teams running that, or instead of just running a flat route, you got the fullback or whoever it is blocking for the receiver, so then you can stretch the defense just a little bit more. Another look right here, just an RPO, and this time you're running a glance RPO, and they're running counter with it against this 3 front. So pulling a kick, pulling the lead there to the front side, and I really don't like it whenever you got these DNs free for the RPO, because now they can get to the quarterback's face, but it's a really easy read. There's nobody else dropping or rotating to that single receiver. You got a guy square. You're going to win right there to the middle of the field, and you see these linebackers stepping in because it is counter. This thing can get handed, and I think if they do hand counter, they're probably scoring either way. Or just the accuracy of this football and the athleticism of his upper body while he's getting hit, which I really don't like that. I don't really like that he's able to edge that guy, get into the quarterback's face. But still, accurate football, puts it right on his chest. Big touchdown there, Isaiah Bond, right on the goal line on that bang 8. Great look right here of a way that you can run mesh. They're in twins to the boundary. They motion across. He's a fly motion. They're working mesh here. It looks like he just goes to the flats. Tight end just works across on the mesh. He's running the pyramid. Running back is wheeling out of the backfield. So with that motion, window dressing, still the same read for Sark's offense. You're going 1 to the running back. He widens out, don't like it. Now you find your mesh. Here's Bond coming across. Easy completion. Looking at Quinn Ewers' feet, just a little bit weird. You just got to keep those things moving. But he throws this thing still accurately to the receiver, even though his feet aren't quite set to it. That's just the athleticism of his upper body. And now on the second read, they're rolling right there. Explosive play on a simple mesh with just a little bit of motion to put a little window dressing to it. Still getting the ball to one of the better players in the country, Isaiah Bond. Big play for the Longhorns. Last play right here that we're going to show, and I think it's just a bit of a rub. I think they were looking for man-to-man. So right there, he's coming underneath. He's running the out route to the flat, and then you got a corner. So I'd say probably the first thing you're looking for is that underneath. If it's there, let's give it to him. If not, you can go high-low right here with that out and that corner right there to that side. Also, you got the back getting out to the backside on a wheel and a bang 8, which could work against this look. So he's replacing that blitz. Could throw it there, could throw it to the back. He's over the top of it just a little bit. But right here, even though you're getting pressure, think this is man-to-man. Looks like this guy's playing zone. He's got his eyes on the quarterback. But right there, throw it to him working in. Easy catch. With that blitz, vacate the middle of the field. And just like we saw earlier, when Arch didn't go to the blitz, right here they go away from the blitz again. But right here, once they get a completion, nobody left in the middle of the field. It turns into a touchdown right here for Texas, splitting the defense, making them pay when they blitz. With all that being said, pretty good night for Texas. Able to take care of business. Arch Manning got there, got some good reps. Hopefully Quin Ewers get back sooner rather than later. I still think that he's by far the better option there at quarterback. And, Arch Manning, I think, is going to be a heck of a player. But Quin Ewers is the guy right now. So hopefully he can get back sooner rather than later. But easy win there for the Longhorns. Took care of business against UTSA. Really dominated on both sides of the football. And they still got a couple tune-up games before they really get into the meat of their schedule. So hopefully they can stay healthy and continue to dominate and get better over the next couple weeks before they get into that SEC schedule. But anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe so you can see everything we have for the rest of the college football season. And we'll see you guys again in the next video.